Toray, because I'm sure y'all give one damn about what Toray has to say about ya. Toray speaks out on horrendous trend of Black men skipping college. At Howard, there are as many non-Black students as there are Black men. Y'all can't do shit right, okay? It's on site says data analysts say men are falling behind in college and educators are struggling to get young Black men to see the value in higher education. Toray calls it a horrendous trend. At Howard University, one of the top HBCUs, Black men make up just 19% of students. There are just as many non-Black students as Black men on campus. Sociologists say a belief gap. Child, these made up words and shit. Sociologists say a belief gap is growing. More young Black men don't see college as a real option or worth the effort. Y'all better get your asses into college, child. And listen to this man right here.
Black men are not attending college, and this is a horrendous trend. The number of Black men at four-year colleges has plummeted, and at Howard University, there are as many non-Black students as there are Black men. Howard is just 19% Black men. There's an array of reasons why this is happening, but the number one thing sociologists point to is something they call the belief gap, that a lot of young Black men don't believe that they can or should be able to handle college intellectually or financially. Guys, college is a critical part of gaining the intellectual skills you need to get into the middle class. Black women have known for years and years that they need degrees to overcome racism and misogyny and get as far as they can in life. And they have become the most educated demographic in the country. But leaving Black men out of that trend means a lot of potential wealth that could go into the Black community won't go into the Black community, because people who could have become middle class professionals and intellectuals will not be able to make that leap.
This is what I heard. Y'all ain't shit. Woo! Y'all ain't shit. You ain't doing the shit right. You need to listen to Black women and do what they say. You Kevin Samuel, Sharik Nasheed, following men need to get behind Black women and do what we say. How come y'all not doing what they say to do? Now you got Toray telling you that you behind the 8 ball, all right? Then we about to listen to it again, and I will interrupt it this time, but I want to make sure you heard it all the way through. Don't act like I ain't telling ya. Then I'm gonna read some of these daggone comments. But Toray said, then it must be true, right? Shout out to our Dodge the Trap. Good morning to you, boo. He said they want us to go into debt with them. Without college, we still make more than them. I'm a little confused why Toray didn't acknowledge the fact on who is the most in debt. Shout out to me that has student loan debt, right? But I didn't even get student loan debt until I was 30-something, because when I was younger, it was free because I was emancipated, right? So I had all grants, but it wasn't for me. Then my job said you would be able to do better when I was working on my career, that if you had a college degree. So I went and did something that I didn't need. I'm still paying for it. I didn't need that shit. And I make enough. I make plenty of money. And I didn't need that shit. Then I finally figured out what I wanted to do. They said I would have to start all over. And I said, you all can kiss my ass. And I was done with it. All right. So I got $10,000 to go and I'm going to get it done. But the point is, I didn't need that shit. I didn't need it for what I'm doing and for what I have done. Not at all. But Toray didn't mention who's at the top of the debt. Who was over there in front of Joe Biden's White House? Remember that story talking about she $200,000 in debt and the income that she makes from being a principal is like 150. And because of him, she couldn't send her kids to college. She couldn't send her kids to college. Oh, always something stupid. Come on, let's hear this mess again. Come on, Chuck.
Apparently, Black men are not attending.
Why are you looking like this, sir? All right, let me focus.
College, and this is a horrendous trend.
Horrendous. At Black colleges, a stubborn gender enrollment gap keeps growing. Only 19% of students at Howard University are Black men, whose enrollment levels at four-year colleges have plummeted across the board. Y'all just out here in the streets on Skid Row, it sounds like.
Number of Black men at four-year colleges has plummeted, and at Howard University, there are as many non-Black students as there are black men.
So is the problem the fact that there are non-black people at Howard, or is it the problem that you ninjas ain't going? Because if you just add up all of the people, men and women who are black compared to the non-blacks, then I'm pretty sure that it's still mostly black people. I'm sure it's still mostly black people. So why focus on ya? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ya. But they focusing on ya because you effing up yet again. All y'all do is F the F up. I'm going to need y'all to get it the fuck together because I'm sick of hearing it. You heard? I'm sick of hearing it.
Howard is just 19% black men. There's an array of reasons.
Maybe they don't want to go to Howard. Could that be it? I don't know. Everybody can't afford to go to Howard. I wanted to go to Howard and I saw how much it cost. I said, Howard is out of the question. Maybe that's the problem. Ciao.
Reasons why this is happening, but the number one thing sociologists point to is something they call the belief gap, that a lot of young black men don't believe that they can or should be able to handle college intellectually or financially.
So in other words, y'all dummies. That's what I'm hearing. Y'all dummies. You can't intellectually, dummy, and financially, you poor bitches. I mean, what do you want from me? I'm interpreting, okay? I'm interpreting. So it's crusty, musty, rusty, dusty, ashy ass, dumb, idiot, creatures, bums, child. I don't even have enough fingers for y'all no more. I don't even have enough fingers for y'all anymore. Can y'all do anything positive so that I can reduce my fucking list? What do y'all do that's positive? I'm trying to understand, what the hell do y'all do that's positive? You are dumb and you ain't got no money, intellectually or financially. This nigga right here said this about y'all. Because you're not going to Howard. Now, sir, why are you not looking at all of the HBCUs? Are you only looking at Howard? Did you go to Howard? He probably went to Howard. I don't know. I don't care. It's not worth looking up. But why are you so focused on Howard, though? That's what I want to know. Ain't Howard? Yeah, Howard is in D.C. or around D.C. Child, you got to be dangerous when you go. I mean, you got to worry about danger when you go into class. You got to worry about gremlins and all that type of stuff. But make sure you go to Howard, y'all. Make sure you go to Howard. What's going on with Cheney and Lincoln? Because those are in my area. And Dell State. Those are three. Or would they be HBCUs? Yes, they are. 3 HBCUs in the area. You ain't talking about none of them. And those schools need more people to go to them than anybody that really needs to go to Howard. Howard already is known. I'm not saying that Dell State, Lincoln, and Cheney aren't known, but I'm pretty sure that they need more people to go there than they need people to go to damn Howard. Howard is going to be all right. Howard going to be all right.
Guys, college is a critical part of gaining the intellectual skills you need to get into the middle class.
Ninjas. Any of y'all in the middle class? Bueller? Are any of you ninjas, you crusty, dusty, musty, unfinancially fit bums, creatures, idiots? Any of y'all in the middle class? Bueller? Middle or upper class, let us know. Just say middle or upper. I'm just saying. I'm just asking, because Toray said this is what you need in order to get to the middle class. I'm just saying. Oh, wait a darn minute. Who is twinning with me? Hell no! Timed out. Time your ass out. No. Y'all ain't shit. Okay, this is the problem, because your ass is not going to Howard. This is what you do. I'm getting ready, y'all. I'm getting ready. K the Godfather, I'm timing your ass out.
Black women have known for years and years that they need degrees to overcome racism and misogyny.
Black women know that you need to go to college to overcome racism and misogyny. Well, then why do they still complain about the shit? If black women know that going to college is going to overcome racism and misogyny, then help me understand why all they do is continue to whine about it. Bueller, let me see. There's a Joyless Reed, as you call her, who is non-FBA, but y'all listening to her ass. Then there's Oh my God, Tiffany Cross, who clearly went to college and she's still complaining about racism. And that other girl, Angela, whatever the fuck her name is, still complaining about racism. I want y'all to tell me the name of a black biatch who ain't complaining about racism. One of these known people. Who? They all college educated and still saying the same shit. Ninjas ain't shit. And the white man is the reason for everything. Shout out to the black couch. Is he here? Is he here or is he late again? Child, the racism around here.
You're being a racist! Racist!
I know. I'm being racist.
And get as far as they can in life. And they have become the most educated demographic in the country.
Y'all better SYCBM these daggone women. I done told y'all already. Shout out to J-Dub, Angela Rye. Thank you, hon. That's exactly who it is. And that other girl, because we just toss him on in there as a girl. Black women already know. Okay, most educated demographic in the country. Most educated and the most whining and crying over here on Tickety Damn Talk. I'm just saying.
But leaving black men out of that trend means a lot of potential wealth that could go into the black community won't go into the black community.
What black community he talking about? Bueller? Anybody know? Bueller? What black community is he talking about? Bueller? Child, what black community are you talking about? Where should we go to support the black community? Yeah. I'm trying to understand. Because when I try to get you coloreds, okay, to come do things that I would hire you for, your asses don't show up. Or your asses will have some crazy ass amount that you charging. I went to where I got my chicken wings from the other day on Friday. I go to this place, this black owned place. But I first went to a different black owned place in the area because, oh my God, their food, amazing. Food is amazing. I looked for it on DoorDash because I was going to order it in advance and then go and pick it up. Couldn't find it. I said, all right, maybe they don't do DoorDash anymore. So I drove over there in order to get food specifically from you fucking coloreds, right? Shit is closed. Why? I don't know, but shit ain't been there for 2 full fucking years. Now, I know someone will say, black businesses don't necessarily can fail within 5 years. All right, we know that, all right? But your asses had some high-ass prices, and I still paid for that shit. It was not good for me at all, but that shit tastes good. I ain't gonna hold you. I couldn't eat there often. I couldn't because it was that good, right? Go and try to help your asses. Now you going. So I had to go over to the other black-owned place because this fried chicken, unless I'm getting it from the Chinese people, which I didn't want, I went across the street to a different black-owned place. And I bring that shit home, and it's good, but it shit was salty. Like, I can taste the salt. What the fuck? Why does it gotta be salty? So you know what that means? I gotta make my own shit from now on. And chicken is expensive. Chicken wings are fucking expensive. I don't understand why. Eggs might have surpassed chicken wings. I don't know. But chicken wings have been expensive for a while. Child, we used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings on, I think it was Tuesdays or Wednesdays, where if you buy 10, you get 10. If you buy 20, you get 20 for free. They stopped doing that shit. I'm like, well, then I have no need to come here anymore. Yeah, I love chicken that much. I'm so black. Anyway, child, let me get back to this jackass.
Because people who could have become middle-class professionals and intellectuals will not be able to make that leap.
Y'all are not going to be able to make that leap, y'all. Y'all are not going to be able to make that leap. Dusties. Oh, good, it's over. Lord, help your people. I don't understand why people like him are going to come out here and say this mess, right? And then not acknowledge what we just went through watching Joe Biden try to waive all the fucking student loan debt and who has been negatively impacted. What is it called? Child, what is it, the phrase that they say? Disproportionately affected. Who's always fucking disproportionately affected and then going to turn around and try to act like saying that you should go back into that is the best thing for you. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Because as Mr. Messy ain't never stepped his ass in a college before, and is a blue collar motherfucker, which like most of the people that we know are, and they doing just motherfucking fine. Doing just motherfucking fine. So this dumbass shit about niggas that need to go to college, y'all keep on listening to these dummies. You just sat here and watched all these bitches talk about how they wanted their shit. You had Ebony K. Williams sitting up here talking about her friend. My friend just got Joe Biden to waive all of her student loan debt, and now she could buy a house. That's not a flex, bitch, because if she's as old as you, she fucked up. She fucked up. She's probably in your fucking class, and that means that she had a bunch of fucking debt and she couldn't get rid of it. She probably as old as your ass and never bought a house. I have bought 6 fucking houses in life, and that bitch that got more money than me couldn't buy a house because of student loan debt? Fuck that bitch and fuck you too. Child, please. These dumb motherfuckers get on my damn nerves with this bullshit. And you dummies will fall for it. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. And these dummies will fall for it. You gonna listen to Toray, that nigga? What? You got to go to college in order to keep up with black women. They can't keep up with themselves. The top of fucking so many dumbass things, and I'm black, and I'm a woman. I said that shit. I said that shit. I meant that shit. Keep doing this dumb shit because fucking Toray said to, or you think that you over top of somebody else while putting yourself and your own fucking family in a detrimental situation for the fucking future just because you can say you went to college. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's, you know what? I don't care. I don't give a damn. Do what you want. And then when you get on TikTok and you whine and complain about you can't afford shit, damn, this shit is tight. Ugh, I feel like I'm being choked. Pause. Because I know Trinidad is in here. Y'all keep listening to people on fucking TikTok and listening to fucking millionaires, because I'm going to go ahead and assume that man got money, and put yourself in detrimental situations just because they said that that's what's best for you. And then you get on the fucking TikTok and then you start saying shit like, I was led astray. Fuck you and you're led astray. Now, you chose that shit. You knew you couldn't afford that shit. And you knew daggone well all you did, because most of these bitches, I promise you, most of these bitches went to college for what's known as the college experience, okay? Because if your fucking parents didn't plan for your asses to go to fuck to college and didn't save for your ass, and they didn't co-sign them damn loans, then you set yourself up.
Stop it. Get some help.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Physically. We do not care